as long as the drone is there.
Our thanks to Celine for all of her candor and for her humor, too. The biggest dream now, she says, a cure. I'm Hoda Kotb. For all of us at NBC News, good night.
This is NBC4 News at 11.
Now at 11, one dead after a shooting at a party in Compton. 4 days later and still no arrests.
Flock cameras popping up all across our area, including right here in San Fernando, how it's helping police solve crimes.
And the guilty verdict in Delaware. The jury decides in the Hunter Biden case. We've got reaction. But we begin tonight with breaking news from Pacoima, where police have shot and killed someone there. Ileana Moreno in News Shopper 4 with the details.
We're live in Pacoima tonight over the apartments located off of Carl and Lehigh, where a police shooting took place at about 9 o'clock tonight that left a man dead. Now, this all started when LAPD officers from the Foothill Division were chasing a man who was armed with a gun. And during that encounter, a police shooting occurred, and that man was wounded. He died shortly thereafter at the hospital. Now, this is an area with lots of apartments here on these narrow streets, and that did lead to a large crowd that gathered here, and we do have some tape to show you of what that looked like, and that called for additional LAPD officers to come to the scene to assist with crowd control. Now, I have to add that no officers were injured in the encounter, but of course this is going to be a lengthy investigation because it was a police shooting and somebody has died. That is the latest here from Pacoima. In News Chopper 4, I'm Ileana Moreno. Let's send it back down to you in the studio.
Ileana, thank you. Also tonight, we are hearing from the mother of a man who was shot and killed during a party at his home in Compton. NBC4's Macy Jenkins joins us live in the newsroom now with how she is remembering her son and new video of what happened that night. Macy.
Well, Robert, a Compton family opened up their home to host a graduation pool party on Friday. The party was over and the kids were leaving when the family says they heard a string of gunshots. Their 28-year-old son killed in his own backyard. Now homicide detectives are hoping someone at the party can help figure out who's responsible.
TMZ video captured the chaos as a graduation party near Compton College on Friday was cut short by gunfire.
Come on, let's go, make it to my car, go.
6 people struck by bullets, one of them 28-year-old Robert Abdelkader.
I came out and ran out the door to see what was going on, and I see my son laying there dead.
Shot and killed in his own home just as the party with about 100 guests was winding down.
The party was over. The kids were exiting to go to their cars, and I was told that some gentleman walked in, maybe said some gang slurs or something, and then shots rang out.
Robert's mother, Inez Tootie Atkins, sat down with NBC4 today.
Robert was such a sweet young man, genuine, kind. He was the kind of young man that the world needs. He was polite, mannerable, hardworking.
Atkins says he was passionate about off-roading, an entrepreneur, and looking forward to following in his mother's footsteps by becoming a mortician.
I have helped thousands and thousands of families who are sitting where I'm sitting, who are going through what I'm going through right now, and I can't seem to help myself.
LASD investigators in Compton asking the public for help in tracking down Robert's killer.
If he's watching, I would tell him, turn yourself in. Turn yourself in, because you can only run for so long.
The other 5 people shot all survived. Homicide detectives are urging anyone with information about Friday's shooting to call LA County's Compton Sheriff's Station with that information or advice or tips that could lead to an arrest. Reporting live in the newsroom tonight, Macy Jenkins, NBC4 News.
Macy, thank you. It took just 3 hours for 12 jurors to unanimously find Hunter Biden guilty of 3 felony counts for lying about his drug use on a federal background